is Sydney Curry. I'm a textile design major at Academy of Art University. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and my senior collection is entitled A Walk Through the Garden. It is a collaboration with fashion design major Rachel Mikowitz, in that I printed the fabric and she constructed the garments. I began my collection by establishing the color story. From there, I was able to produce initial designs and swatches for the final collection. I was given the final lineup to see the proportion against the body. I took that and printed my designs onto big sheets of paper to ensure proper proportion. We would also place pattern pieces against the motifs to make sure that they aligned correctly on the garments. I would print motifs out and put them onto paper the same size as our screens to establish the negative space within the designs, creating transparencies of each individual layer. I wanted this collection to be really artistic and free form of line. It's entitled A Walk Through the Garden, meaning I wanted the idea of like an artist walking through the garden with their sketchbook, just quickly sketching what they see. I would shoot my transparencies onto screens so big, they were roughly the same size as me. This made going through lab very interesting. But once all my screens were made, I was able to make the final pieces of fabric as well as my final swatches for my portfolio. It is really quite cool to print such large pieces of fabric, passing that squeegee between me and my professor, and seeing the colors from each layer just building up and seeing the final fabric is really quite gratifying and a really cool experience. We would primarily print in panels of fabric, printing even using discharge, as you can see, which is a chemical that removes the dye from fabric, creating a ghost image and allowing us to print very vibrant colors onto dark fabric. I was even able to print repeat yardage for this collection. I printed roughly 16.5 yards. It was really, really something I can't even quite grasp yet, is the reality of seeing my prints onto garments. It's very fulfilling and something that truly made me feel like a designer. In the end, I took all of my swatches and bits and baubles and put them into a sketchbook to truly realize my process in this project. I am just so proud of my final project and so grateful to have the opportunity to be able to make it, and it turned out exactly how I envisioned, and I hope you enjoyed as well.